It's all about Batman now. You're watching the Weekly Wednesday What's Up, the section of my channel where I tell you everything that's going on in my life. Hey, I have some time here because The Flash wasn't on this week, so I can talk to you guys for just a little while. I don't know what the fuck is up with the lighting up in here, man. See, it looks so good. Nope. See, this is like the worst lighting right here. You can see the baggy eyes and shit. Like that. We're just gonna talk like this. Like, yeah. Nah, I used to have the lighting was set a little bit better in here, but I actually ran out of particular lights. In fact, I think I'm gonna order some new lights. They're a little expensive though. I'm gonna order some from Amazon right after this because I need to get some more in here because we're gonna have a bunch of special guests next week. A bunch of idols coming in, actual Japanese idols streaming with us, so I need to get the studio properly set up and have this ready to go next week. Man, so this week the majority of this shit we've been dealing with, this fucking Zack Snyder thing that has blown up the internet. It's more or less on Twitter because everybody's a keyboard warrior on Twitter. I don't hear it too much on YouTube because people are just done with this. But it is kind of funny that it's been 2 years now to the date. 2 years to the date that Zack Snyder has left the project, the Justice League project, and 3 years to the date that Batman v Superman actually came out. I'm sorry. Batman v Superman came out 3 years and 2 months ago. In March, right? Did it come out in March? Because Civil War came out 2 months after that, right? I think that's what it was, right? Damn! It's been 3 years since Civil War? Wow. Great movie. Anyways, but it's just kind of funny because I feel like I'm stuck in a time zone here. I mean, a time warp. We're having the same arguments and shit that, I'm gonna get out of here because I don't like the lighting. Alright, it makes me look really tired. I'm not that tired, y'all, but I think maybe a little bit. But we're having the same goddamn arguments that we were having fucking 3 years ago, and it's so ridiculous, and it's all because of that Zack Snyder panel. But you know, honestly, I understand though. I understand, but the cool thing about it all is the fact that it's kind of cool to look at where you were 3 years ago, and if you're still making those same arguments, like, you know, like with the same type of people, that's an interesting perspective to look at it, or to think about, is the fact that if you still have that same blindness, I believe, to certain points, then I think that's the part where it's like the growth is not there. I think the biggest difference for me is 3 years ago, I was just fucking pissed. Like, I was just so mad that we wasted so much time and so many delays on Batman v Superman to have that movie to be done, just to have that come out. And that's my opinion on the particular movie. I didn't enjoy it at all. Maybe the worst, most disappointing comic book movie I've ever seen in my life. But you know, that was my feeling 3 years ago. I was just angry and I was just fucking mad and never wanted Zack Snyder as part of another project ever again. Which is kind of funny because that's exactly how it went down. That is so fucking funny. But you know what's funny is because I go back and I think about Justice League afterwards, the way Justice League was coming out and how there was such a backlash about BVS, and then you would kind of see how the production crew was trying to change their thinking or the advertising. You know, they were trying to make it a little bit easier for everybody while they were filming Justice League. They invited the press and were trying to explain, like, you know, we're kind of doing things in reverse and shit. We're deconstructing the characters first and trying to redeem them to become the characters we know, but it's just taking a long time, much longer. And I remember seeing the trailers for Justice League and I'm like, okay, it looks better. It's getting better, right? And we're hopefully we'll be getting the heroes that we want, and hopefully Superman will come back and not be dead the whole time. Anyways, but it's interesting to see how things have changed and how some things have stayed the same. But personally, I'm just happy with the state of where DC is and where we're going from this point on, because it looks like it's nothing but good movies at this point now. And I'd much rather everybody be discussing about how good movies are instead of a polarized audience just not enjoying anything at all. I have one friend who actually isn't a big fan of Aquaman. What did he call it? Aqua Trash. And then he called Sparkle Zam or something. He made some weird names or something. He's not happy with the new direction they're going, but at the same time, he also doesn't really like anything about MOS. He loved the shit out of MOS, but BVS and Justice League, he was just like, fuck this. He kind of just lost faith in all of it, I guess. What? There's something I was gonna say. But then he also blocked his Twitter. I looked at his Twitter and he just added all these things like Zack Snyder, Zack, Snyder Cut, all these, anything associated with Snyder, he just has it blocked on Twitter because he just doesn't want to see anything. It's been 3 years since BVS. No, sorry, 2 years since Justice League. Enough is enough, Anyways, that's what's been going on the internet right now. And otherwise, I will be doing, I got a package, some product stuff, actually. Speaking of color, eye color, and all that other shit, I got a package from this one health company that they sent me like this 3-month package, really expensive shit, really good stuff, and they wanted to help me with my allergies and the eye conditions and things like that, to see if they can make me beautiful on camera. So stay tuned for that kind of video sooner than later. I'll probably start the trials tomorrow. I was giving some time because right now is allergy season, and I'm always at my worst around that time. So I'm always taking like sinus or allergy pills. I'm using one-day contacts right now because it's just the worst in Japan. I want to show you guys the cherry blossoms, but that shit is no fucking joke right now. Not at all. I just don't want to do it. Anyways, I'm going to keep it short on this one, guys. Legend of Korra is coming up real soon. If you guys know of any monitor, like, how can I explain? I want to keep a constant eye on my hard drive and like how many megabytes are going into the different hard drives and all that. Is there like an app, a widget? That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a monitor space widget that can just constantly be on the screen or whatever in the background. If you guys have any recommendations, let me know. And I want to talk to EchoMog as well because I'm using a RAID right here. Can you see this? I'm using a RAID. I got 2 drives right now, but it's already starting to fill up. I know he's got like 8 or something, so I'm thinking about doing the same thing. Alright, y'all. That's it. Love, peace, chicken grease, and I'm going to talk to you guys real soon. And I'll let you know what's up next week. Peace, y'all.